then that's a gaff to put the cash in. I lost racks, I never look back. We all play our part, even hood rats. Sitting in the for weeks, they run maths and hold stacks. Unplug, she'll line you up so I can get you pushed back. But every day it's peak. Where we at, you better do something, move something, lick a move, do something. Everybody's active, play your part, no slacking. Everybody's playing their position, that's the day I'm wishing. Caught up in the system, ain't no way of living. Sick of kitten, sick of seeing cats, it's a catch. We in the never love the roles, cause they won't love you back. My young G's love to like Kodak, she got a monkey on her back. And if I robbed you, then you won't get no money back. It's a lesson, you living life, then that's a blessing. Show her love, she holds you. Shining anywhere I step in. I get the and get to pressing. From Forest Bank to Hindley, from Hindley I went to Preston. Can be depressing, is you about that life, that's the question. Is you about that life, that's the question.
For the land of the free and the home.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. And that one fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duran moving back for this one. Makes the catch for the out. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And now it's Austin Hayes. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Duran ranging back. Back some more, bangs off the wall. Santander hung up in a rundown now, and they tag him out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Raimel Tapia. And there's the strike. That to right. Santander in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's low.
And there's a ball. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Masataka Yoshida with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself or he's not going to be out there much longer.
And that's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Mullins puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Sale back to work. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox singing, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level. Here's Adley Rutschman. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. Line drive, that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt
that smash towards center. Base hit. Runner from third in to score, and a 2-1 ball game now.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here! Grand slam! His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1. Jorge Mateo now. He's 0 for 1. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Nick Pivetta.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And a pitch. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. That was a moonshot, and they add a pair. It's 9-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And that one hammered back there. And gone! They go back-to-back. His first homer of the year. It's 10-1. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground to Devers. Sends it to first. One out in the second.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
Now the catcher
Adley
up to hit. Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One gone, runner at first. Ramon Urias digs in now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
A new pitcher in the game, Brian Bayo.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that's a double. Frazier caught in between, trying for third now. Tags the runner. And they put the tag on him for the out. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 12 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Enrique Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Man at first. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. He's in at second with a one-out double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Raimel Tapia up to hit. On the ground right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And he deals. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit and a run comes in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. He pulls into second and a run comes in to score.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits in 2 at-bats. He's thinking, man, there must be a higher league. He's got to be feeling really good about the way his debut is going.
Verdugo stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1 is outside and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tapia, the runner at third. Yoshida over at second with 1 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayes makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home. He beats it. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Devers now. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That one ripped. Caught just shy of the wall. 3 runs on 3 hits, a couple of errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 12 and the Red Sox 4. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
Bayo back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. Mateo stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The tag, and he's out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Liner snagged at first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
So 2 down, Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Santander bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Could be extra bases. Hayes coming around third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they now lead by 9. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Back in Boston. Now here's the speed. Here's Mookie Betts. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Throws to first. And Betts is gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and